Привет, друзья! Как дела? Меня зовут Mark. Добрый пожаловать в my school. Everybody, welcome to Classic Martial Arts. Hi, it's Mark. I want you to go ahead and pay attention today. It's going to be small details today. We're going to be talking about the use of the thumb and its relationship to the blade as we cut, and how to cut more accurately. What I notice is a lot of people have a hard time understanding the importance of this line. The line down your arm to your thumb, out into your blade. You should have an idea, a spot in space, to know what this line is, and then how to train to do this quickly. There's an American saying that says, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Okay, yes and no. Let's talk about this for a minute. If I'm going to use a saber, doesn't matter what style of saber, slow is good as long as it is smooth and correct. More importantly, this has to be correct. So we have to what? Maintain our equilibrium. There's the equilibrium of the body. There's the equilibrium of the blade. And then there's the equilibrium of the target to cut accurately. Remember, if those three things are not in sync, it's not going to be good. You're going to have bad work. You could do it 1,000 times, but if you drop your head forward like the Dipper Duck toy, what's going to happen? It's going to be nothing good. All right, so we want to what? Maintain our equilibrium, the equilibrium of the blade. So we have to learn to what? Steal the line of the blade to the thumb. So I've been talking about the thumb and the relationship to the blade. And I want you to look at this as I draw the line down the target. Okay, so we have what? There's the thumb, it points, and there's my line down the target. So you have to learn how to judge this with practice. You may practice this 100 times to get a nice straight line. Next, we want to what? Be able to what? Have this where we know where the blade is as it comes across as we draw it, and then we come down the body. Or we come across, there's my thumb, and I go right through. So I'm coming across just like this. Okay, so I know that I am aiming at what? I'm going to draw with my thumb across the 3 and the 4, but we need to know the distance. Distance is everything at this point because I want to know where am I cutting with my blade. For this exercise, you will use a bottle. This is approximately 1 inch wide. It has good stability. The stand is good. It's about as good as it's going to get. Alright, so we know that this is going to have a little bit of wiggle. Alright, and we're going to use what? Our blade on our left shoulder. We're going to have our thumb lined up to the edge of the blade. We're not going to rotate our wrist right or left. We're going to come down on a nice, easy plane. So we're going to know what our sweet spot is on our blade. We're going to stand with our left leg forward, head straight. Okay, we're going to come back to here, and we're going to aim at what? The top of the blue lip. And because as you travel, there's always what? A little bit of variance. Okay, so as you can see here, I aim for the top and I hit the bottom, which tells me that if I want to adjust and hit the top of that, I need to then correct and come up to about right here at my aim point. Much like iron sights on a gun, you have to what? If you cannot correct, then you have to use what we used to call in America Kentucky windage. So if I know my gun shoots what? Low and to the right, then I need to go high and to the left to come to center. So we're going to do the same thing with our sword. We're going to say, okay, if I aimed here and I came out down here when I swung, there's a tendency to drop, and I need to aim higher and do that. And by that correction, I hit exactly where I wanted to. This is why we practice to know what our tendencies are to correct them. as I've said before, is about doing things well. Okay? What do we do well? Well, we want to what? Maintain our equilibrium. We want to be in a good position. We want a nice clean cut. We don't want any wobbles in the blade. That only comes with practice. The alignment of the thumb, understanding this is now what? An antenna. So this one was good. I was aiming for there. If you look at the lip, I missed it by 1/8 of an inch. That's not bad. Not bad for swinging a sword at that speed. Спасибо, мой друзья, смотрите моя film. Thank you for watching my film. До свидания, на здоровье. Увидимся тогда. See you soon. Пока-пока. Bye-bye.